Hi everybody, Tia here, and I'm back today with a new video. I turn 25 tomorrow on April 24th, and in honor of my 25th birthday, I wanted to share with you guys 25 life lessons that I've learned in the last 25 years. I call this my greatest lessons because they are ones that are very important to me and that I think kind of summarize my existence and the things that I've learned. Before I get into my lessons, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of you that have followed with me on my journey. So let's get into it, the 25 greatest lessons. Number 1, humans need humans. As someone who is a introverted introvert, who tries and sometimes pretends to be extroverted, I need time alone, and if I don't get it, I find myself getting very easily overwhelmed and stressed out. But at the end of the day, humans need humans. From the time that we are born through every stage in life, human connection is essential to our well-being. Number 2, speaking from the heart feels really raw and scary, but it is also one of the most enlightening things you can do. When I say speaking from the heart, I mean saying the things that are true for you, pushing aside any people-pleasing tendencies, and saying what you feel and what you think. And I absolutely support being kind to one another in the process. If you've ever thought that opening up to people is scary, we have that in common. But I do feel that doing so is extremely enlightening and is important for connections to grow deeper. Number 3, when feeling lost, come back to gratitude. I found that when I replace anxiety or dissatisfaction in life with gratitude for what I do have, my life and my mindset and my day seems to instantly improve. Your mindset and your attitude change everything. Number 4, there will never be a right time. Do not wait. As Napoleon Hill once said, start where you stand. Work with whatever tools you have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Number 5, as Carl Jung once said, as far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. The purpose of our lives is to find and create our purpose. Number 6, and I have this one in all caps, I can only ever live and appease myself. You can only choose to live for yourself, and that will be one of the most fulfilling decisions you ever make. Choosing to come from a place of love and compassion and kindness always will be another one of the greatest decisions you ever make. And I mean this when talking about communicating with others and about communicating with yourself. Number 8, a big change or a revelation. It doesn't have to come from pain. I think of the movies and the TV shows and the books in which the characters wait until something monumental happens to start or commence the life that they think they've always wanted. I am here to tell you today that you don't have to wait. You can decide at any point, at any day, at any time that you want to change the way you are living or simply improve it in a small way or a really monumental way. Number 9, and this one's in all caps too. No matter what is going on around me, I decide how I feel and how I act. No one else has that power. You and I are free. We are free to work whatever jobs we want, to live wherever we want, to up and change our life at any point that we want, or to keep on living the way that we want. Your freedom and my freedom, it doesn't come from a job title. It doesn't come from having a secure job or no job at all, or working for any type of company, and it doesn't come from any sort of external label. It comes from an internal place of calmness and peace and self-acceptance. And this is the same for each and every person on this planet. No matter where you are and no matter who you are free to live and be whoever you want. And the greatest part about all of it is that if you don't like that person or the place that you are at, you are free at any point to change it. Number 11, you never know who someone knows. When you do one thing, act one way, or impact one person, it will come back to you somehow. I like to think that there's a yin and a yang to life, and that by being kind to everybody that you meet, somehow that will come back to you in the best way possible. Number 12, why not believe in yourself 100%? You will either do that and be successful, or keep on believing in yourself and find a different way to be successful if way one doesn't work. You and I, we cannot fail, because every single thing that is going to happen in our lives will teach us something. So go for it. Number 13, I am mine before I am ever anyone else's. We must believe that we are whole before we can ever truly be really connected to somebody else. Number 14, the one thing in life that is always constant is change. Number 15, let things flow through you, not stick to you. Bad emotions and negative people, all of that is going to be an inevitable part of life. It is the world we live in, and it will happen at one point or another. But we do not have to let the negativity stick to us or impact how we are doing our lives. Let it flow through you, not stick with you. Number 16, I think the key in life is to convince yourself that you are exactly who and where you want to be. When you can align yourself with the idea of who you want to be and where you currently are, and begin to believe that they are the same person, that the image that you have of how your life plays out and who you are in the play matches who you are present day, that is when the magic happens. When you believe in yourself completely and believe that you are doing and acting and being the way that you always imagined your life to be, that's when it starts to happen. You commit to things mentally, a lot of times they happen. 17. Anxiety is just excitement in the body. It is how you choose to feel and act with that excitement that determines if you're excited or if you're anxious. It's how you channel the excitement that matters. Number 18, the most kind thing that you can do for other people is to first show up for yourself. And this means taking the time that you need to care for yourself first and saying no sometimes, so that when you do show up for other people, you're showing up in the best way possible. Number 19, authenticity is your power. You know how when you feel really comfortable around someone, maybe family or a best friend, everything just feels natural, and oftentimes there's not a ton of anxiety associated with it? I think the goal in life is to feel this way around everybody. And I think that what makes that happen is authenticity, or what I like to call realness. I think it is just being, not having to put on a facade to try and be anything that you're not. It's speaking openly and honestly. Number 20, take care of your body. It's the only one that you have. Number 21, for some, it is fun to dress up, and that makes people feel beautiful. But you will never fully feel beautiful externally, no matter how amazing your hair or makeup or skin or body looks, if you don't believe that you are beautiful. Looks change, but your belief that you are beautiful doesn't have to. 22. Things are funny. They have a way of sneaking into our lives, and this game called comparison starts to happen. And we begin to compare our lives with what other people's lives look like. Anymore. And oftentimes comparison is surrounded by what we have, the physical things that are in our lives. Things have a funny way of making people, humans, think that one is better or not as good as another because of physical features. This is not the case. Number 23, you can either build yourself up, thus improving your life, or tear yourself down. You choose. You choose if you're going to be your own best friend or if you're going to be your harshest bully. And I can tell you that the way that that will impact your life is exactly how you think it would be. Positive and negative thoughts about ourselves really can't coexist. It's one or the other. Choose one wisely. Number 24, your purpose in life is whatever you want and choose for it to be. It is whatever you say it is. Your mission in life is the mission that you give yourself. As Neil Diamond Walsh once said, your life will be what you create it as, and no one will stand in judgment of it now or ever. This is not to say that no one will judge it ever, because we all know that judgment seems to be an inevitable part of the human experience. But if you can look yourself in the eye, and if you are happy with the mission that you've given yourself, that is all that matters. Number 25. The real question isn't what's happened to you, or how your life has played out thus far. It's what are you going to do now? I am 25 today. It has been an amazing day, and I just asked myself, like, has life always been this good, or did I just not notice it? I am so happy and so blessed, and I'm so excited for another year. I'm filming on this Monday night, and I am almost done editing my CBD video. Frickin' doing the hardest part, which is picking music, so I wanted to match like the vibe and the soul of the video.